Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Violet. I am a host parent for foreign exchange students. I've done it for about 10 years. And today with me I have my two current students, Susie and Maylee. Susie is from France and Maylee is from Thailand. And we are doing a Q&A session. Everybody submitted questions and I'm going to be kind of off camera, but they're going to be answering the questions that you guys submitted. So here we go. Okay, so first, can you tell everybody your full name and your country and city that you're from?
That you're from, okay.
Yeah.
So my name is Susie. I'm from France, and my city, my hometown is Unieux.
Okay.
I'm here for 10 months.
Did you say full name? Just
Yes,
to be
I want-
specific for me.
Maybe a little bit, yes.
Okay, so my full name is Parichaya Satapanawong. Yeah, it sounds like an alien name. And my Earth name is Maylee. So Maylee's my nickname. So if you're wondering why I have like different names, it's like Thai people have their real name, which is for me Parichaya, and their last name, which is Satapanawong. And a nickname, which could be like the same as your real name or completely different. Like I'm Maylee. My nickname is Maylee, but my full name is Prichaya. So yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Bangkok, Thailand, and that's pretty much it I can say.
Okay, perfect. So can you guys say something in your language for everybody? So maybe say, oh gosh, I don't even know. Let me think. Okay, so what they're gonna say is, I'm excited to celebrate the upcoming Christmas season.
J'ai super hâte de célébrer la saison de Noël qui arrive.
Okay.
ฉันตื่นเต้นที่จะได้ฉลองเทศกาลคริสต์มาสที่จะมาถึงนี้
Okay. Did you guys get that? Okay. So question number 1 is, how does school work? Size of the rooms, what do you do when a teacher is missing? So I think they mean in your country. So
Yeah, that was a question from my mom, so I think she wants to know about here, but we can compare maybe.
Okay, yeah. So tell us, so everybody kind of knows that school here is 7 periods. And the students go from class to class with 5 minutes in between. And if there's no teacher present, there's typically a substitute, whether that is a hired substitute or another teacher from another class substituting in to cover for that teacher. And most of the time when there's a substitute, they don't have much work. So let's hear about what is from their country.
Except for Miss Farmer's substitution. She's like giving us a lot of work.
Oh no. Okay, so Maylee, what is the school like in your country?
So it actually like really depends on each school, obviously, but like my school has about like 8 hours, and we started off like in the morning. We have to go early, and like we have to stand up and sing our national anthem, and then class starts for 2 hours, and then break, and then 3 hours, and then break, and then 2 more hours, I believe, because like it really depends on which grade too. Like it used to be different, like 2 break, 2 lunch, and 2 home, but now it's like 2 break, 3 lunch, 2 home.
And do you change classes or do the teachers change classes?
We stay in the same classroom, and the teachers change, like coming.
Okay. And then if your teacher has to be absent for the day, what happens?
Well, yeah, sometimes we have like a different teacher from different class to teach instead. Like we can swap periods. The thing is, we can swap like, for example, the first period, the math teacher is sick, so he like swapped classes with like on another day with another teacher. Like for example, he swapped with an English teacher. So yeah.
So you don't have the same exact class schedule every single day?
Yeah, no, we don't.
Okay. So here, obviously, for those of you who are in the United States, we have the exact same schedule every single day. So you have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh hour. Each day is exactly the same. First hour is always, say, English. Second hour is always math. So you're saying that's different.
Yeah, that's what confuses me too.
Okay.
That's why I asked, like, is it the same when you call me?
Okay. And Susie?
Yeah, so that's the same. We have every day a different schedule, and and with I think we have around 10 different subjects, and with around 8 hours a day, I think. And when a teacher is not here, we are really free, and so we can go outside and just go anywhere we want.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Okay.
moving to France.
If we have like a teacher missing during for a second hour, I don't know, we can just go outside and go get something to eat or anything.
So you don't have to stay on the school campus.
And we can go back home whenever we want. It's like, yeah. I like that.
Yeah. And so do your teachers change classes or do you?
We change classes.
Okay. So just a sidebar, if you hear a kid in the background yelling bruh or dude. My son is in his room playing Fortnite with his friends and occasionally you hear that. So the next question is, what will you miss the most when y'all leave? Somebody specifically said y'all.
Y'all.
I don't know. But what are you going to miss the most, I guess, from here when you go back home? I'll let Susie go first this time.
The snow cones.
The snow cones, okay.
That's what I'm
Shout out to Holy Moly Sugar Shack.
The best snow cone ever.
The girls have loved them. We were going to go yesterday, but they were closed because of the weather. They have blended snow cones. It's like snow cones and ice cream. And we try to make it a treat, once a week? Maybe, and try all the different flavors. But we don't make it every week, but we try.
Hey, at least we can go today.
It's Sunday. They're not open every Sunday.
Ah, they said they were.
It is open today? Oh,
Yeah.
well, maybe we're going later. Okay. Maylee, what do you think so far you're going to miss the most?
If I have to be all corny and stuff, then yeah, I will miss this family in Oklahoma in general and the school and
Yeah.
this family.
Same.
Aw.
Susie, Violet, and I'm going to miss having the French sister and the Oklahoma brother. And
So-
Oklahoma.
Fun fact, Maylee told me last night that she is considering college in the
Yeah.
United States.
So I'm going to be visiting you guys soon.
So, yay! Okay. This next one's going to be really hard because
Oh my gosh, so hard!
we have a challenge. So we've been going to the top 50 restaurants in the United States while they're here for the year. So the top 50 chain restaurants. So it could be fast food, could be sit down. We've hit 28, 27 because we did Panera. 27. So Susie keeps track for us. 27 on the list, and it's only the end of November. We eat out a lot. That's why I'm a little chunky. But anyway, this question is, what is your favorite American food?
Oh.
I told you it was going to be hard.
Food or restaurant?
Says food.
Okay.
And they just had Thanksgiving, so we got to try some new foods there too.
Right.
I'll say biscuits and the shrimp scampi.
Oh, so Red Lobster. The Red Lobster biscuits and their shrimp scampi.
Yeah.
I would say the cinnamon rolls.
The cinnamon rolls from where?
The donut shop.
Oh, the donut shop. Okay. Nice. Okay. So the next question's a very open question. I think it could be a lot of things, but what are the biggest differences between your country and the United States? Aside from language, obviously.
I think we can have a separate video for that question alone.
I agree.
It's very broad.
Yeah.
I would say in general here everything is bigger. Like the houses, the roads, the cars,
The food.
the
Yep.
food, everything. So yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I don't know what to say in general.
Well, it's different for you just simply because you're from a very urban area to
Yeah.
a rural area here.
So I can't really like say the United States as a whole because it's just this like specific.
Luca
place.
came to visit.
Shout out to Lulu, the golden doodle.
His tail. Sit.
And so, yeah, that is like the biggest difference for me. Even the airport, like I came in a very tiny airport, and my airport that I like in Thailand is really huge, and there's like, it's like Beverly Hills in there. You walk in and then you see Chanel, Dior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, let's hope this next one's easy. Luca just is my big baby. What is your favorite class in school?
Cooking class. I'm not in it anymore, but that's my favorite.
And you're only not in it because of numbers, right? There was class number issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm gonna take it again for next semester.
I'm just gonna laughing at Luca. Hi, baby.
So yes, I almost got like out of the art class too because like the same situation, but I like, can I stay in art, please? Yeah. Oh yeah, sure, whatever.
So that's your favorite is the art.
Yeah, kind of because it's like the one subject that got me into art again. So before I came here, I stopped like doing art for a while because of like the burnout and stuff.
Sit.
The big baby. So that is what like the subject that really got me into like art again and feel inspired, feel the fire.
Any of Maylee's artwork. She's awesome. She's actually working on designing our channel logo for us.
Fun couch.
Luca is trying to eat our questions. Watch. No. No. Okay. Next question is, what do you miss the most from your home country? Sit.
I would say my family, obviously, my friends, and cheese.
And cheese. Her parents shipped her cheese.
Obviously.
So like you're not missing anymore because you have it in the fridge.
Right.
Sadly, we don't have shabu shabu in our fridge.
Shabu shabu.
Yeah.
Explain
so
to us what shabu shabu,
shabu is like a Japanese hot pot, and they're really good. And sashimi. Obviously, I love sashimi, and yeah.
You can get sashimi. We just haven't done it yet.
I don't know, yeah, but like it's
Luca,
not the same.
will you chill, dude?
And my family and my cats and like even some of the teachers and my friends and like the teachers at school. I have like a teacher that's like probably like my best friend with me.
Oh.
Yeah, so we still talk online. But yeah, I miss her.
Awesome. That's one great thing I think about technology is you guys get to video chat and message your family and friends back home. Just a side note on that, the agency doesn't recommend that they do that on a regular basis because it makes it harder for them to acclimate to the United States, especially in the beginning. It's better the longer they've been here and the more they've acclimated. Do you want to say hi? Look. Okay, he got his moment of fame. Okay, so the next question is asking how they feel like they did with their integration into the new school. And in general, sorry.
At first, I feel like I didn't really have any friends because I was like, it's hard to make friends because okay, I'm looking at the camera.
I keep pointing. She's looking at me.
Sorry, I forgot to look at the camera.
Yeah.
So it's that at first I feel like people don't really like isn't really interested in me. I was expecting that people will be like, oh my gosh, it's an exchange student, but like no, they don't really know if like I'm an exchange student. Like they don't. Heather even thought I was from the UK.
Her English, I have to give it. This is part of it. Her English is phenomenal, and she has a very. I don't know how to describe her accent. She doesn't sound like she has a Thai accent to me. So, I mean, and this is coming from, she's my third Thai student. So, I don't know. I think that may be part of it. Like, you don't sound Thai.
I have to say that I'm a lot more open than when I was in Thailand. So because I'm an introvert and I just like hide myself in the room all day and never socialize at all. But when I'm here, I feel like I'm more confident because people are more friendly and like I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like they're more open about like talking to new people. Like people here like to, oh, I like your shirt, I like your everything, and that it's easier to like get into a conversation and talk just a little bit, at least a little bit, with the person. So it's easier, but it feels like everybody has a friend already, and you can't really like scoot into like any group. So it's a little hard for me. But when I brought a whole bunch of Thai keychains, and so I gave it to the class, and that gave me confidence to talk to more people. So I made more friends after that.
That's great. She came with her mom sent boxes of gifts and things before she arrived, so she came with lots of gifts to share with everybody.
Yeah.
I would say the same. It's hard to make friends because they already have their groups and they know each other already. But some of them, like, yeah, that the easiest way to make friends is when people are interested in the fact we are exchange students and they ask questions and it starts a conversation. Yeah.
Okay. She sent a box ahead too, but it was just gifts for us. Because we're special. So this one's getting away from school a little bit. It says, what are the main differences about stores, prices, etc.? Go ahead, Susan.
The stores again are way bigger and everything is bigger, and I don't really know the difference about the price because some things are way more expensive and some things are way cheaper too.
So along with that and the spending and the money, so I think it's interesting to note that like sometimes when the students come, this is their first time getting their very own card or their own money because they are required to have a certain amount of money each month to take care of their own like activities and things like that. So school events, shopping, personal hygiene products, clothes, things like that. They have to take care of that themselves. As a host parent, I make sure that they're to school, the gas to drive them to and from school, and to make sure they have their meals and things. But the extras, the individual things that they want, they have to purchase on their own. So they are actually learning a little bit about budgeting and how I think the money system works a little bit.
That's interesting. I learned a lot about it.
I don't feel like I learned that much because it's just like spending a lot of money for souvenirs. Of course, you can't resist souvenirs and everywhere.
Maylee's gonna need another suitcase to go home.
Definitely.
So, like, the thing is, the major thing is that stores here don't add tax don't include tax. But in Thailand, like the price tag, whatever it says, it's the same.
Yeah.
But here, it's like not including tax. I don't know why.
The tax is very confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the same for both of you then. And then at restaurants, the cuckoo clock's gonna go off. No, that's a cuckoo clock from Katarina, one of my German students. And it's an hour off because I didn't change it with the time change. Like at restaurants, having to tip.
Yeah,
That's not something you do in your country either, right?
It's included too, so no.
Okay.
So, and a lot of things are pricier too. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but because of like
do a description. Like, for example, if we were gonna go out to eat and you were gonna get a bowl of noodles, how much would that be in your country?
It's just $1. Literally, just $1. You can get one bowl of noodle at my school or anywhere, $1 only.
And it would probably be like 8 or 9 minimum here.
Yeah.
So I paused it for a second and I'm giving them a time to think on this one. You can see Susie's face. So it says, what were your expectations of coming here versus the reality? So just a side note also with exchange students, unless they specifically have paid for a preference on where they go, they just get where they're chosen. So I chose them, and so sorry, you're stuck in nowhere, Oklahoma. Okay, so what do you guys think?
They told us, like my organization told us to not have any expectations, so I tried not to have some, but it's really hard. So I didn't really imagine before how that could be, so I wouldn't be disappointed. But I think I imagined like not the country.
Not being out in the country,
Yeah.
like living in the rural area.
Yeah, but it's pretty fun actually.
Yeah, it's same for me. Like the organization also told me to not have expectations, and there are people like alumni who came and tell us to like, oh, don't expect this. And don't. I can't help expecting. At first I was expecting like a big city because
Yeah, you live in a big city.
yeah, I'm from the big city, and I got placed here in Oklahoma, and it's like a rural area. But I love it here. I have to take a break from the city. It gets to my nerves.
Okay. I like this one. What were you scared of before coming here?
I was scared of not having a good family and not finding any friends and just being alone every time.
Same. I'm scared of being alone too, and I'm scared of not having a bidet.
And she still, that fear came true. She still has no bidet. She had one at home, I guess. So do you feel like it helped having a host sibling, like having 2 students at the same time?
Yeah.
That wasn't one of the questions, just my question.
And it's not just like having another student. I feel like having Kaden also helps too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good deal. So I typically choose 2 students because I feel like it helps them, and I get feedback from them that it also is nice having someone else their age. Even if they don't become like best friends, they're not alone. They're not going through it alone, and they still have something in common. And if they want to hide in their room and hang out together with that old lady me, they can. Okay, Luca being center of attention again. Why did you choose the USA?
So I was planning to come to the USA for a while, but because of COVID hit, so we didn't get to go here. I even had my visa prepared and everything. So in case you didn't know, I usually go like during summer break or something like that. We usually go, my sister and I travel to like one country and then study like as a summer school for 1 whole month and then come back. And that year it was like we decided on to go to the USA, and we're going to New York, and that's why I was expecting a big city.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't get to go, so yeah, it's my chance now.
And I wanted like to experience an American dream. So
You say that a lot. You've mentioned that a lot. The American dream.
I don't know. It's like very popular, I think. I heard about it a lot, so it made me think I wanted to live it.
Yeah.
And the prom.
The prom.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no prom. I don't think there's prom.
Footage of that coming in later months. Okay. So obviously they've only been here for a few months, but this question is, what are some of your favorite events that you've attended while you've been here?
LA.
No, not all exchange students get to do that. We just got lucky this year and we're able to go to vacation in Los Angeles for fall break.
yeah, I would say any travel. I love traveling, or the games, like football or basketball games.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the water park. I haven't been there for many, many years. And Thanksgiving was pretty cool. Even
Yeah.
though we're stuck at home, it's pretty cool that we managed to pull it off, to being stuck at home with COVID.
I was going to say, if you missed our previous video, Maylee tested positive for COVID the day before we were leaving for Thanksgiving to go to my family. So we ended up staying home and having Thanksgiving with Luca. Yes, with you, buddy. What is your daily routine like?
Waking up at 6:20.
I know your routine. You tell them.
Getting ready, and then we leave at 7:30. And we drive to school, and then we eat breakfast at school, and then we just have school until 3:25.
3:20.
3:20, and then we come back home and we do.
And our great neighbor takes them home from school. I take her daughter to school, and so we kind of do a carpool thing. So I don't have to be here when they get home from school. I'm still usually at work.
Eat, sleep, repeat.
And then in the evenings they do exercise. Usually Susie's exercising, Maylee's spending time drawing or doing homework. And then occasionally they have basketball games, or they've gone to football games. But most of our evenings are just spent kind of all hanging out in the living room. These girls are really good about like actually being out here and engaging. I've had some students in the past that spent most of their time in their room. So I really enjoy the fact that they're both very talkative and engaging, and they come out here and we spend time together. We have a couple shows we like to watch together.
Yeah. Gilmore Girls.
They like Gilmore Girls. And we started watching Wednesday
Really good.
over the Thanksgiving break, and they really like that. Even Caden likes that one.
Yeah.
He watched part of it without us.
Yeah, how dare he?
Oh wait, I wanted to say we usually eat at around 5 or 6, and that's really different from France because we usually eat at like 8.
And for me, it's just like I take care of myself because everyone's busy. So whenever I get home, just find something to eat, or just call my sister to order me something.
At what time?
At my school, I usually arrive home at around like 4 or something, 5 something.
Oh, okay.
And I would like to add this to like in the morning sometimes, like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I have to get up earlier than usual to have because of basketball practice. So yeah.
And also, luckily, she has friends that she's made from the basketball team that are willing to pick her up, because I can't have her at the school that early and get back and get the kids ready and get them to school in time. No, their school is 20 minutes from our hometown, because our local school does not accept exchange students at this time. Down to the last 2 questions, and the last one is for me. It says, what is your favorite restaurant so far?
Red Lobster.
Yeah, you kind of already answered that one.
I really liked Red Lobster. I liked Five Guys. I liked Wendy's. I like El Toro. And
She likes everything.
The melting pot.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I forgot about the melting pot.
That was a
Prob-
good one.
Yeah, probably like I don't know if I should rank it higher or lower than Red Lobster. It's really good. Like the experience there is awesome.
Okay, so this says for Violet, what are your best memories in this experience? So, I've been hosting for 10 years, so I make experiences with every student. And I think the thing that I love seeing the most is seeing the students just be so excited to see the things that we take for granted. Walmart, like the first time them seeing Walmart. I mean, I don't think I've had a student that walked into Walmart and was like, oh yeah, we got a store like this. They're all like, whoa. And then I think too, I think this is a great program as far as allowing students to learn about themselves and grow. And I've seen that with a lot of different students that have come through here. I also love that I'm able to keep a connection with 80% of my students that I've had. So there's a few that I haven't kept in great contact with. There's one I have no way of knowing her, how to get a hold of her, no email, no social media. She just wasn't an internet person. She was also very quiet and kind of kept to herself. I only had her for half a semester because she disrupted at our previous placement, and I took her in for the rest of the year. But I love the fact that I have 20 kids, and 22 counting my actual kids. And I like that Caden gets to experience the other cultures. We learn a lot about their countries. We ask a lot of questions. I don't necessarily always remember everything they tell me. But it's really neat to listen. That's why the channel is called Traveling the World from Your Couch, because I don't have to go to their countries to learn everything. I get to learn a lot just from them being here and experiencing it, though it is my dream one day to travel and see all of my kids. Anybody have any good flight suggestions? Would be great. That's the expensive part. But that's all of our questions. We had a few more that were kind of duplicates. And one that Nico asked, who was my favorite? And I don't have a favorite Nico. Nico's another exchange student, by the way, that stays at a friend's house. And he is from Spain. So he went on the LA trip with us. But thank you for watching. If you have more questions, ask them below. Maybe we'll do another Q&A in the future. And if you have any suggestions or ideas for videos, this is just adventures of their time here. And even though I change students every year, they react to each thing differently. So if you've seen a previous video from previous years that has had another student in it, they may react completely different to that same exact thing that these girls did. So, and I've had boys and girls, by the way. So just girls since I've been divorced, and I just feel like it's more appropriate until Caden's a little bit older. So, yeah, I think that's it. So, thanks for watching.
Oh. It's off.
No.
Oh,
It's
we're
recording.
gonna start recording again?
Wait, can you stop it?
Yeah, I can stop it.
Wait, I want to try something. Wait.
Oh. Can you stop it with your hand too?
No.
You can just start it.
The things we're learning.